The only real work that everyone has to do, and that this work absolutely cannot be avoided, is the thing I call taming the beast. You and everyone has to change the current programming, and I'm going to explain you why. You are this 7.0 human that has been numbed down, born into this upside down universe where everything was pointed against you. So by the age 20, let's say, you became totally dysfunctional human because all of the Russian roulette that you went all around, all the people that in-programmed you, put their own beliefs, their programs on you, and you just take it, all of it. And when you go and live your life, big part of those of your life are taken by those programs. And this game is all about you being on this channel, you wanting to create a happy life for yourself. So this game is all about how much more can you be aware. Programs are there. So whatever you have installed, let's say, for example, driving a car, you have this program that is gonna take over when you go unconscious. You're gonna press the cruise control and your programs, they're gonna pick it up. And you will be driving, and 2 hours later you would be like, oh my God, how did I even got here? I don't remember half of the road. This is how. And then when you wake up consciously and you want to create a better life for yourself, and you can see things that you can be doing, whatever, but then all of a sudden, you work, do some work, but then all of a sudden you go conscious, and then voila, the beast gets awakened. And I'm saying it's a beast. It's not just a animal, it's a beast. And when that beast gets awakened, finally, it's gonna do all the things it's programmed in to do. And what you have in there, let's do a little bit of the sabotage, self-sabotage. Let's do the pinch of, self-wallowing. Let's do the, couple of months of victimhood or whatever, and then you get on that train, and then it's very hard to get back on it, and even, when you get on that train, and then you fall in and you see what are you doing, and then you're blaming yourself. So it's never ending game. It is because of all those programs, because it's normal that you're gonna go unconscious because most of your life you have been unconscious. You just thought that you are conscious. And so if you don't change those programs in its core and really put the work in taming the beast, that's gonna take time. Nothing is ever changed for you. Nothing is ever going to change for you, because all your work that you have been doing, let's say in 10 years, in 10 months, it can go down the drain in one day. And then by the reinforcement of those programs, you're gonna go, deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. And then you would say, well, I've done all this work on myself and nothing works. Better for me to stay over here. Better for me to stay in this signature chemical cocktail and marinate myself. Well, at least it's comfortable. At least it's familiar. This is what I always do. You see, this is how you always end up, you see. And then you confirm, and straighten that program once again. So beautiful way for you, especially if you are starting on this game, because this is the only way that you're gonna create a happy life. This work, it has to be done. There is no other way around it. Because what most people do, they go up and down, up and down, up and down. And then when they're down, they stay for longer periods down, because it's very hard to pick yourself up and start all over again, because all those lovely programs of this lovely beast, if they are not changed, and for the change, you have to put in the work, you have to put in the time, and when a negative thought comes along, you have 70 seconds to unsubscribe from that thought and say, I can't afford you, because if you buy into that negative whatever is gonna next thought just like it is gonna come, and next thought just like it is gonna come, and then sooner than you're gonna be on that train cooking in your signature chemical cocktail, self-wallowing, self-pity, self-victimhood, and all these things that you always come back to. This is what I explain in that depth in my signature chemical cocktail video. That's like my favorite one to explain, because everyone is a junkie and you have this base cocktail to prove for it, where you always come back, because this is how you are addicted. So great way for you is to to train yourself, to train the beast is to night before put your alarm clock on all the put all the random alarm clocks, and when they ring, ask yourself, where are you at? What are you thinking? What is happening? And this is how you're gonna catch yourself, how unconscious, how unaware you go at certain times, and you're gonna be amazed, because again, this is a game about what? How much more can you be aware? Because you descended and totally become unaware, totally become unconscious, and now you are going back to the light, right? It was all the way down dark, and now you're coming up into the light, and obviously dark needs to be released. Upside down universe is unconscious. Here it's full conscious. How much more can you be aware? How much more can you be conscious in every moment of your day, in this moment now, How many times you have to put this alarm clock so that you can come back to now? Because chances are you're either in the past or either in the future. If you're depressed, you're in the past. If you're anxious, you're in the future. It's that simple. The only solution is present moment, to come back and to really take note, because it's gonna take time until you're going to rewire your brain, which is gonna physically reshape, which is actually a thing, so that it can support your new programming. So the old programming needs to go, and the new program is going to take time until you do it over and over and over. How? With repetition. And then when you're going to, go unconscious, your programs, this is why they are there, your program is going to pick up, but in a beneficial way. When you close your eyes, and your eyes off the road, your beneficial programs, they're gonna pick it up and they're gonna bring you home safely. So I think that was the best explanation why the programs are there. They have to be there. They will always be there. It's just about what kind of programming you have in your mind, right? And isn't that worth changing? Isn't that worth putting in the time and the work to change for something really beneficial, so it can serve you even when you go unconscious, even when when you have so many things to do? The beneficial program is going to pick up, which in turn is going to produce beneficial signature chemical cocktail, which then in return will produce your happy, healthy, balanced, joyful, wealthy, abundant, loving life. This was my 7 stars.